It's really interesting, Harmy, and you will have experienced this as well because you're also working for television and also next door on New Zealand radio, Sport Nation. It's easy for us to understand the affection and respect for Tim Southee, but not so much for the New Zealand former players who are now commentating.
Sure.
But I have, honestly, Harmy, likes of Ian Smith and Jeremy Coney, who we're working with next door, have been disparaging about the decision. They said, you know, it's international sport, never mind international cricket, and there is room for respect, but not sentiment. There are no romantic farewells that can be planned. There are some fairy tale endings, but generally they don't tend to work when you try and pick and choose them. Here's Bethel playing defensively to Nathan Smith. This is pushed out into the offside. They were also utterly scathing about either Southee's decision to review his LBW or I mean, you know, he's walked off the field. By the time the umpires raised the finger to confirm Gus Atkinson's historic hat-trick, the first ever at the Basin Reserve, there wasn't a single player on the field, and the view on New Zealand radio was scathing and unforgiving. Here's Nathan Smith again, and Bethel opens the face of the bat, runs it into the gully, and there is no run. He knew he was absolutely stone dead, plumb LBW. He was the third man in a hat-trick, history created, and he's walked off the field and left a bad smell on it by calling for the review.
Yeah, instinct. That's what he's gone at. He's gone instinct.
It wasn't instinct, Harmy. It was the fact that they had two left.
Yeah, they had two left, but it would, you know, if you've got two left, you're batting number 11. You might as well use one to see if there isn't anything there.
Bethel plays defensively now, pushing that one back towards Smith, who doesn't field off his own bowling, but it is gathered by Devon Conway behind him, and there's no run. 7 overs gone, England 40 for 1, leading by 195.
I'm not defending him, no, not for one bit. I think the instinct bit was, I'm batting number 11. It feels close, but you know, why not use the ones that we've got? And I think once he's seen the first bit of the video, then I think everybody realised that it was stone dead and off you pop, and you go through it's not Tim Southee's fault that it takes that long to get to through the process, and that's why they weren't on the field. Like I said, I'm not defending him.
It's like throwing a stink bomb into a birthday party and then walking out the room.
Yeah, running out of the room. I don't think he walked out the room. I think he ran off the field and run out the room, because I think he possibly ran off the field of possible embarrassment as to go, I have gone for the referral and I probably shouldn't have, and takes away from the Atkinson moment. That's why he probably ran off the pitch.
Anyway, I won't mention it again, promise you. I'll just mention the positive aspects of it. Gus Atkinson, the 47th Test hat-trick in history, and the 15th by an Englishman, 3rd against New Zealand.